Hello friends and fam, I am Hardcore Yogi, enlightened sage, abundant in every way. That's my new affirmation. I just came up with it yesterday and it actually rhymes. But anyway, the topic of this video is how to be more high energy. Just some general practical methods and tips. So yeah, I just had this idea for a video when I was eating my breakfast at about 12 noon. It was actually at the Bead Bar. It was a raw smoothie bowl. So yeah, I just had this idea. What are some of the best tips of how to be more high energy that we can each implement? So I literally just wrote down a bunch of notes and I'll go through them. It's quite a brief list and I won't be delving in huge detail, so it's like a nice overview. So number one method for being more high energy is eating only foods that serve you. So how can you know to what extent a food does serve you or does not serve you? One great tip is if you fast for the first 4 hours of the day, or maybe a bit longer, and then you eat a certain food, your stomach will be much more sensitive to knowing how this food is affecting you, whether it's positive or negative. So yes, that's the first big tip, eating foods that only serve you. The second tip, it comes from that first one, it is intermittent fasting. So if you fast for the first 4 to 6 hours of the day, or however long you want, a bit less, a bit longer, you will find that you will have higher energy levels. Because when there is less energy and blood going to the digestive system, more energy and blood goes to the brain, it goes to our alertness, our focus, it also goes into detoxification. So yes, intermittent fasting is the next key tip to being more high energy. But if you go do a heavy weight session fasted, you won't be as strong. Had to mention that. You might be more coordinated and also more focused, but not as much raw strength. Okay, what was next? Oh yes, the next one is movement snacks. So obviously a sedentary lifestyle is not good, but I also believe if you do like a really intense 2-hour workout in the middle of the day, you will also be left feeling fatigued. So when I say movement snacks, I'm recommending doing small, kind of shorter, fun, high focus movement sessions periodically throughout the day. And this will help to continue to refresh the blood flow, positive reward chemicals, neurochemistry, etc. So that's the next tip, movement snacks. After that, we have breathing exercises and meditation after each movement snack. So after you've got the blood flowing, feeling good after your little movement session, just doing a bit of breath work and meditation will help the mind to feel calm, happy and content. And then when the mind is calm and relaxed, it then creates a bit of an influx of extra energy, extra creative energy. So that would be the fourth tip or so. Breathing exercises and meditation after movement snacks. The next tip for having more high energy is set up your life to win. So if you're working a job that you hate, leave that job. And if you dislike working jobs in general, work less. The idea, figure out the Ryan Corte, how do you open up the third eye? I will answer that question in more videos. I will hit you up about this. But meditations when you breathe into it, affirmations about the third eye and its functions will help. And visualizing images in your mind will help. Because that is actually a muscle, to visualize images in the darkness of closed eyes. So anyway, the next tip was set up your life to win. So yeah, if you hate your job, leave it. If you hate working jobs in general, work less. And figure out a lifestyle where you have more time to do the things that you do enjoy. So find work that you do enjoy. And find more free time if you can to actually do the other things on this list. So that was the next tip, set up your life to win. The next tip is get outside throughout the day. So sitting indoors will drain the energy, but if you get outside, I find that sunlight, breeze, and novel sights, they help to stimulate us as well as to relax and soothe us. So being outside, out and about more often is another one for having more high energy. Okay, the next one is hobbies, passion, and life purpose. Not going to go deeply into this, but just generally, if you have different activities that you enjoy and look forward to, and you do them often, they will help give you some extra energy. Then next is another mindset one. This one is positive mindset and self-determination. So when we get into a negative mindset and complain about things, negative moods drain our energy. But then if we can maintain a more positive mindset, so whenever you notice negative thoughts coming in, complaints coming in, use self-determination where you take control, and then you're like, you know what? What is the positive mindset I want to have? So you literally just purposely replace negative thoughts with positive thoughts, and that will help you have more high energy. Because as I said, negative emotions drain our energy. There's two more. So the next one is sleep quality. Getting good sleep each night and good quality sleep each night will help us have high energy. Some ways to have more high quality sleep: don't use digital devices very often at night time, because the blue light does stimulate us and suppresses melatonin. You can buy blue light blocker glasses, they help a lot, but just minimizing screen time in the evening is good. Maybe read a book, listen to a podcast, use dimly lit candles or just dim lighting. That'll help get your circadian rhythms in check. The other tip to having better sleep quality is before bed doing some stretches to relax yourself, doing a bit of meditation and a bit of gratitude. Because when you can go to bed feeling really blissful and peaceful and happy with your life, it does help the sleep quality. So that was the next tip, sleep quality. The last one I had here is afternoon naps and or swims and cold showers. They kind of go together or they can be separate. So afternoon naps in the early to mid-afternoon can be really useful, 20 minutes I recommend. And then follow that up with a swim or a shower. I think we're all aware that getting into water, especially cold water, it does stimulate us. It increases adrenaline, dopamine, norepinephrine. So yes, that is it. Showering. Okay, so I'm now going to go back over the list in quick fire succession to summarize. If these are of interest to you, you can watch the video again. So tips to be more high energy is eat only foods that serve you. And I explained how to figure out which foods serve you more or less. So eat only foods that serve you. Then intermittent fasting. Fasting for the first 4 to 6 hours of the day will make you more high energy. Movement snacks. Small movement sessions throughout the day instead of one long one or not at all. Just small snacks in the day of movement. Then we have breathing exercises and meditation after the movement sessions to help relax us and we feel good after our movement session. Set up your life to win. If you dislike the job you work, get a new job or work less, but living a stressful lifestyle is not high energy. Having a more enjoyable lifestyle is more high energy. I forgot to say get out and socialize, that's a good one, but I forgot to add it. So socializing with good friends is another way to stimulate more high energy. Then we had get outside throughout the day, enjoy the sunlight, the breeze and novel sights. Next was hobbies, passions and life purpose. The things you enjoy doing will help increase your energy and engagement. Then we had positive mindsets and self-determination. So if you notice negative mindsets come in, complaints coming in, literally replace it with the positive mindsets that you want to be having. Then last two, there was sleep quality. So ensure sleep quality with digital sunset, use less screens at night time, do some stretches, meditation and gratitude before bed. And then afternoon naps are useful, and cold showers and swims after our naps are also very useful. So that covers it up. Just a little bit of a rundown of some practical methods and tips of how to be more high energy. Shout out to the Ubermensch. High energy, high energy. That's it. Okay, I am Hardcore Yogi. Thank you for listening to this video. If you want to hit me up for a yoga sesh or any other kind of sesh, I don't mean herb sesh, I mean, you know, life coaching, spiritual work, anything like that. If you want to chat about those things, hit me up. Okay, peace and love, fellow humans. Namaste.